TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Now they'll run it on the toss. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Watch it now, Barney!
First carry for Darius Geis. And he's got room. Evades him at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 3rd down, Kelly. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good.
And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early game.
Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, Kelly. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Play action, it's Kelly. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
But they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky
From the gun, Kelly. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. Tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. It's complete to Grant. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Second down, Mayfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On first down, it's Kelly. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jordan Evans in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Out of the gun, it's Kelly. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
All might need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Kelly operating from the gun. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, a 22. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
What you mean, he's not blitzing
That's
through?
going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game,
Yeah.
they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on second. Here's Kelly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
A play fake. Now Kelly. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Kelly now. Off play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to get it back to the
Bro, I don't know what's wrong with my quarterback, bro. Like,
well, I get what he was
the
trying
way
to
he
do.
just overthrew
He's
that pass,
moving to
bro.
his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted
I guess
the coverage.
that's on me too, because I
also
gotta
to
slow
the
it
right
down. But
and threw right
like,
into it for an interception.
you saw how bad he overthrew that pass, bro. Like, you okay?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, Mayfield rolling to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Watch him now, Barney.
On third down, Mayfield finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So make some room next to Tom Dempsey on the NFL's all-time field goal distance leaderboard. That's going to go down officially as a 63-yarder.
Let's not forget about David Akers, Jason Elam, and Sebastian Janikowski, too. So now Matt Prater at 64 has got a little bit of company up near the top spot. That was one heck of a kick right there.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now Kelly. Henry's got it out on the left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. Now Kelly being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now Kelly, off the play fake. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Kelly. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go with a keeper. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to win this game. Yeah, I'm going to have to
out
run.
now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Incomplete.
Oh, I can't believe they didn't give me that pick just now.
But it's now fourth down.
Man.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. New York set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Here's Kelly, off play action. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw is Kelly. Found his target, it's Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To throw is Kelly. Off the play fake. He's going to fire this thing deep right, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Right. But I'm gonna keep. You just gotta keep playing through the ball, though. You gotta keep playing through the ball, man.
As they start out 1st and 10.
You feel me?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So we hit the halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Thank you, sir.
Nah, I know, right? I was hoping it was something against
the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this.
I know I gotta play this
on
smart
zone for a touchback.
Last
now
one
the
I
Jet
played
offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch it now, Barney.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off play action. Kelly. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Bro, I don't know what to do about my quarterback, bro. Like, he hurting me right now, man.
Look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man.
It's like, I don't want to punt this shit, bro. I can't punt this shit.
And go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific
My dude was so open.
Position.
I rushed
Here
the
comes
throw.
the Jags offense now.
Open.
Time for their first possession of half number 2.
No, I know. I'm playing the pass, too. I know.
Last time.
I know.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Mayfield on play action. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Yo, this dude cannot make another field goal from this far away.
And I think the easy thing is to look at him right now and say, let's get away from him entirely. Let's start throwing the football. But
if they let him make 2 of these field goals, man.
Abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you. Keeps your offensive linemen feeling good.
Bruh, they gave him.
And it actually tamps down the defense's pressure because if you just
Joey, wait till you see this, bro.
tee off with the pass rush.
So there you go, partner. How about that?
This shit,
Oh, that was pretty cool.
bro, I don't know. This should be a 10-10 game. That's all I know.
That
is all I know.
And you know, when Prater hit from 64, that was like breaking DiMaggio's streak or breaking the 4-minute mile of Bannister. Tom Dempsey, 63. That was a legendary number. So to top that here, even if it just ties the record, pretty darn awesome.
Kelly, off play action. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He got 29 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting.
Bro, I keep getting what I want. I keep losing my one-on-one matchup. It's like I'm getting what I want.
They would not let
It's
you
just
get
on
on
me.
the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Kelly now, throwing on 4th down. Just keeping the play alive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results.
He's so damn slow.
The Jets triumph, but the fourth down play doesn't
He's so
work.
damn slow.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover.
I know,
downs.
bro. I know. I wanted to pass so bad.
First and 10.
I am.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get up near the 45.
He about to give me a turnover.
At the 44.
What he playing, I can tell.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
Can I get a holding call, please?
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
11 more on that one and another first down.
All of a sudden, they can run the ball,
protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Mayfield to throw it.
Yo, Madden is on some bullshit, man. Oh,
really
my.
Helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story
I can't get a break.
Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but
I
when he
can't
dropped
get
an
a
open
break.
pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
All these turnovers I got. And all this bullshit. Still in the game.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And the Jets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense.
I'm just not me right now, man.
Defense. I can afford to go for it here. If we
These
don't
are plays that I normally
than
make for
3, and that's
touchdowns.
exactly what happened
You think that factored in?
I do. I think
No, that's on me. That's on me. That's me.
I'm going to be aggressive on offense.
That's my mistake.
Because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's Kelly. Eluding the pressure.
Oh my gosh, I cannot with my quarterback.
The man he was looking for. And now it's third down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in high.
And bro, his accuracy is straight, boy. That's the crazy part about all of this. Like the way they make him throw the ball.
A conversion as they come up on third down. Now Kelly off the play fake. And incomplete.
Incomplete?
The ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Oh my.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
What am I supposed
to
do,
just
bro?
Totally out of sync.
What am I supposed
running
to
the ball,
do?
passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. The Jaguars getting set to go.
It's amazing the plays it's amazing the plays his players are make compared to the players that mine make. Who let that play? Me? I'm just playing stats.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, this ends.
He rifles one that's
Get the fuck up.
Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught right side by Anderson. And they work this out past the 25. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, God.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Come on, Madden.
Anthony Over
Like,
gets it.
oh
And
my
they're gonna
God.
take possession of the football
Like,
inside
bruh.
the 15 at the 14-yard
Bruh.
line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey. Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was
I just need a consistent drive, score, get a stop, score a beat.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
It's like that hole is right there on the inside zone. I just got to get through that motherfucker.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And it works his way across the 30 to the 32.
It's like I gotta win my one-on-one battles, man.
Second and 2.
It's like I'm not the one-on-one battles I normally win. I done had like 4 or 5 of
them. But the
them.
guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
I ain't
a really
winning.
nice run.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
That shit killing me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Gone, 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 gone.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is
yo, man.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
My boys don't catch
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock, work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he's taken down inside the 30. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage,
because I can't nobody block up my D tackle. If you look at his offensive line, my D tackle got 99 block shedding, 98 power move, like 96 finesse moves.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
Oh my goodness. Man, when I get the break, I can't even get the fucking ball.
Was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
I know how to figure some shit out, though. I know that, man.
And they'll go on the ground. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
All right, here we go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1.
I did learn a lot as far as my defense is concerned, though. I did learn a lot. Like, my philosophy that I've been trying to figure out
from the 10-yard line on second
is going to work going forward.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
His line is able to block up my line.
Moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
Look at that.
And he'll take this one
line is bowling my boys over on a run commit.
Bo Scarborough, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away.
The majority of this game I cost myself. But I know what I need to know, though, going forward.
This is taken at the 3.
That's something I'm happy about.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
But yeah.
And he'll take this across the 25.
I'm just rested.
A couple extra yards up
this
to the 27-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They've lost this one.
You know what I mean?
Their offense has struggled. Do they try
to
put together something here at the end just to take it next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Play action, it's Kelly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
That's just me assuming somebody's going to be there. Or not going to be there.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Like, if my quarterback could make some, like, good throws, like some decent throws.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
On that play?
Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives
I'm not talking about how he went out of bounds
than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Let me go check on her real quick, and then I'll be ready to switch over to Madden Call of Duty if you trying to play still. Four picks. That's just trash. I ain't getting no sacks on his quarterback. That's crazy. That hurts my heart to know I ain't getting no sacks. That is sad.